Hello guys, today I'm going to be summarizing the novel My Children, My Africa by Fugard. So this novel is actually a novel that grade 12s learn, obviously in metric. So guys, I'm going to be summarizing this novel. So make sure you listen carefully and you can just write down some notes if you want. My Children, My Africa is a powerful play written by Fugard that delves into complexities of racial inequality education and the human spirit during the apartheid era in South Africa. Fugard masterfully weaves together a thought-provoking narrative centered around three main characters. Mr. M, a black teacher passionate about education; Thami, a conflicted black student torn between violence and education as a means of resistance; and Isabel, a white student seeking to bridge racial divides. Through their interactions and struggles, the play explores themes in activism, moral dilemma, and the impact of our action in the fight for justice and equality. So, guys, in this summary, I've divided it into three categories, as you will see. Three categories compared to the previous one, which I've made months back. That one was a great summary, but it was in a better version. This one is a great version, but you can go ahead watch that one also if you want more information. So, but this one is the best version. Theme. One of the central themes of My Children, My Africa is education and its role in dismantling racial inequality. Fugard highlights the power of knowledge and its potential to break down the barriers of prejudice and discrimination. Mr. M, a dedicated and compassionate teacher, believes that education is the key to liberation and advocates for peaceful means of resistance. He encourages his students, especially Thami, to pursue education as a tool for change rather than resorting to violence. The play also explores limitation of education in deeply divided society and the challenges faced by individuals who strive to make a difference. Lessons of the book. This one I added also because it's also important. Lessons of the book. The lessons of the book, My Children, My Africa. Number 1, the complexity of activism. So first of all, I want to explain why I added this one. This one is just in case if you, when you are writing an exam, you pick a long summary and you say you're going to write a long summary. It's also important that you include these things, lessons of the book, what you have learned from the book. The complexities of activism. My Children, My Africa explores the complexities of activism during a time of intense racial tension. The play challenges simplistic notions of resistance, offering a nuanced exploration of various paths individuals may choose when fighting against injustice. Fugard examines the tension between violence and non-violence, highlighting the moral dilemmas faced by those who seek to affect change. The impact of choices, which is number 2. The play emphasizes the importance of choices we make and consequences they have on ourselves and others. Each character in My Children, My Africa grapples with their own beliefs and values, and their choices ultimately shape the course of their lives and the lives of those around them. The play serves as the reminder that every action has consequences, and it is essential to consider the long-term effects of our decision. 3. Bridging divides. Fugard explores the possibility of bridging racial divides through the character of Isabel. As a white student, Isabel represents the privileged class, and her desire to connect with her black counterparts illustrates the potential for unity and understanding. However, the play also highlights the challenges and complexities of such efforts, as racial tensions and systemic inequalities present significant obstacles to genuine reconciliation. Character explanation, which is also important. Character explanation, you need to know the characters. So as you can see here, we've learned everything so far. You have now know what the book is about and what are the lessons of the book. You've already learned about that. So it's already valuable information. You've already learned a lot of things right now. So right now you should consider subscribing and liking the video. Character explanation. Number 1, Mr. M, Mr. M is a black teacher who serves as a moral compass of the play. He is passionate about education and believes in the power of knowledge to bring about change. Mr. M is a mentor figure to his students, and particularly Thami, and encourages them to pursue education as a means of resistance against apartheid. He represents the voice of reason, advocating for peaceful activism and emphasizing the importance of dialogue and understanding. 2. Thami. Thami is a conflicted black student torn between two paths, violence and education. He is initially inclined towards violence as response to the oppression he faces, but is drawn to Mr. M's teaching about peaceful resistance. Thami represents the struggle faced by many individuals during apartheid, torn between their desire for injustice and temptation to resort to violence. His character embodies the complexities of the human spirit and difficulties of making morally sound choices in a deeply divided society. 3. Isabel. Isabel is a white student who symbolizes the potential for unity and understanding. Despite growing up in a racial segregated society, she seeks to bridge the racial divide and connect with Mr. M and Thami. Isabel's character represents the possibility of empathy and friendship across racial lines, but she also grapples with her own privilege and the challenges of challenging the oppressive system she benefits from. So in conclusion, I could just say My Children, My Africa by Fugard is a captivating play that explores themes of education, racial inequality, and complexities of the human spirit during the apartheid era. Through struggles and interaction of its characters, the play forces us to confront moral dilemmas and consider the impact of our choices in the fight for justice and equality. Fugard's masterful storytelling and thought-provoking narrative make My Children, My Africa a timeless piece of literature that challenges readers to reflect on the power of education, the complexities of activism, and the potential for unity in the face of oppression. So, this is it, guys. This is all you need to know about My Children, My Africa. This is a shortest summary. This is a short summary. As you can see, it's about 7 minutes long. So, guys, make sure you subscribe and like the video. Share the video. You don't subscribe for me, you subscribe for yourself so that you can get weekly lessons on history, English, and tourism and maths lit, all the subjects you can think of. So guys, make sure you subscribe and like the video and share the video so that other people will get the same information that you got. Peace.